the stories. Here is the title, The Rich Man and the Beggar. You ready? Okay, let's start. Jesus the Storyteller. Tales from the New Testament retold for children. The Rich Man and the Beggar. Once Jesus told a story about two very different men who led very different lives. There was once a rich man, began Jesus, who lived a life of luxury. He lived in a grand house and wore fine clothes and had lots of servants. Every day his dining table was covered with delicious plates of food. Every day was a feast. Now, just outside his house, you would find a poor, hungry beggar named Lazarus, whose skin was covered with sores. He sat on the roadside day after day, hoping desperately for a scrap of food or a coin. Lazarus had nowhere to live and hardly anything to eat. As he sat outside the rich man's house, enticing smelt with waft pots dormant, his empty stomach, how he longed for even the crumbs which fell from the rich man's table. How happy would have been with just their leftovers. But the rich man never stopped to think about poor Lazarus. In fact, he'd been sitting outside his gate for so long that he hardly even noticed him anymore. At last, Lazarus' suffering was over, for he died, and the angels carried him up to heaven to Abraham, where he felt no more pain, or cold, or hunger. Sometime after, the rich man also died, but when he passed away, no angels came for him. Instead, he was sent to the place for wicked people, for he had been mean and selfish. In torment, he looked up to heaven and begged, "Father Abraham, please take pity on me and send Lazarus to dip his finger in water and cool my tongue, for I am so thirsty." But Abraham replied, "Did you take pity on Lazarus? Did you give him food when he was hungry? You had a great time on earth while Lazarus was suffering, but now he's in luck and it's your turn to suffer." "Then please, Father Abraham," pleaded the rich man, "at least warn my brothers before it is too late, so they don't make the same mistakes I did." "Oh, son," said Abraham, shaking his head sadly, "they already have the writings of Moses and the prophets to warn them. It's their own fault if they don't change their ways in time." If they don't change their ways in time, things don't always work out for us in life, but if we let God into our hearts and into our lives, He will make things right for us in heaven. And if we are given gifts in this lifetime, let's use them unselfishly to help other people who aren't as well as we are. So, that's the end of the book. See you next time.